Hi there, this is Ruben from Dutch Round 1. Thanks again for coming by. Thanks for watching another episode. As always, I appreciate your time and I appreciate your support. Today I've got some vocabulary for you, 50 verbs in the Dutch language for advanced students. But before we do that, remember to give a like if you like this content, subscribe to the channel if you want more, and let me know in the comments if this was useful for you or not. If you want to help out the channel, go to the description box, click on the Buy Me a Coffee link, and I will greatly appreciate your support. But without much further ado, let's go straight to our 50 verbs in the Dutch language for advanced students. Alright, so the aim of this lesson is to improve your vocabulary, and the aim is also so that you can use these kind of verbs in your daily conversations so you can sound more and more like a native. The first verb is overtuigen. Overtuigen is to convince. Iemand overtuigen is to convince someone. The next one is uitreiken. Uitreiken is to hand out. Bijvoorbeeld, een prijs uitreiken. To hand out a prize. Right? The next one is aanraden. Aanraden is to recommend. Alright? Iemand iets aanraden. Alright? Aanraden, to recommend. The next one is bedriegen. Iemand bedriegen is to cheat on someone. Alright? So bedriegen is to cheat. Voila. The next one is dwingen. Dwingen is to force. In the sense of iemand dwingen. To force someone to do something. The next one is genezen. Genezen is to heal. Genezen, to heal. Right? Mijden. Mijden is to avoid or to evade something. Okay? Iets mijden, to avoid or to evade something. The next one is aanwerven. Aanwerven is to recruit. Iemand aanwerven is to recruit someone. Again, aanwerven is a separable verb, right? If you don't know what a separable verb is, don't worry. Click on the following link. You'll see appear right now. I made a video about it to make your life easier. Okay? Because it gets conjugated as ik werf aan. Jij werft aan. And so on. Aanwerven is to recruit. The next one is vriezen. Close to English. Vriezen is to freeze. Okay? The next one is krabbelen. Krabbelen is to scribble, right? Iets op een papier krabbelen is to scribble something on a piece of paper, alright? Verwijzen. Verwijzen naar, alright? I'm giving you the fixed preposition. If you refer to something, in Dutch you will say verwijzen naar. The next one, opruimen, is to clean up. Okay? To clean up is opruimen. Again, separable verb. Ik ruim op, jij ruimt op, hij ruimt op, wij ruimen op, jullie ruimen op en zij ruimen op. Alright? Opvoeden. Again, separable verb and is to raise. But to raise in the sense of to educate. Right? Kinderen opvoeden. To raise children. The next one is melden. Iets melden is to report something. Melden, to report. We continue with the verb zaniken. Zaniken is to nag, to complain, alright? Most of the time about things which are actually rather futile. So not really important things. Zaniken, to nag, to complain. Another one, to nag, to complain, can be zeuren. Zaniken and zeuren is to complain, to nag, and so on. Denderen. The next one is to hurtle or to thunder, alright? Denderen, to hurtle or to thunder. It can be something moving very, very, very fast or something making a very, very loud sound like the thunder. The next one, verpesten. Verpesten as in to spoil, right? But to spoil an occasion, alright? To spoil a game, to spoil a birthday party, to spoil these kind of things. An occasion. Because verwennen is to spoil someone. If you're spoiling somebody, then it will be verwennen. Jij verwent iemand. Alright? So that's the difference between verpesten and verwennen. Verpesten, the occasion. Verwennen, someone. We continue with spartelen. Spartelen is to flounder. Right? And the next one is uitstellen. Uitstellen is to postpone. Again, separable verb. Ik stel uit, jij stelt uit, and so on. We continue with verzichten. Verzichten is to refrain from or to renounce something. Right? To refrain from or to renounce is verzichten. We continue with ontwijken. Ontwijken is to dodge. Een kogel ontwijken, to dodge a bullet. Alright? Ontwijken is to dodge something. The next one is inhalen. Inhalen can be to catch up, but it can also be to overtake. Again, I repeat myself, but also a separable verb. We continue and then bluffen. Bluffen is to boast or to brag. Okay? Hij is aan het bluffen. He's boasting. He's bragging. Alright? Veinzen. Veinzen is to feign. Alright? Pretty close. I mean, there's some similarities there between wezen and the English word to feign. We continue with pronken, and pronking again is to show off, right? Pronken, be very proud, to show off. We continue with blozen, and blozen is to blush, right? Blozen, to blush. Again, as you can see, Dutch and English sometimes are actually quite close to one another. We continue with kuieren. Kuieren is having a nice, slow walk, mostly in a nice afternoon sun, to stroll, all right? Kuieren is to stroll, walking very slowly, aimlessly. We continue and plagen. Plagen is to tease, all right? Iemand plagen is to tease someone. We continue and then we have a verb which is actually quite close to English again, capseizen, which is to capsize or to keel over. Then we speak in terms of ships and boats and so on. Talmen. Talmen is to linger, all right? Very slowly, to linger, to procrastinate. You know, talmen, to linger, a slow process before something happens. Treiteren is to taunt someone. Iemand treiteren is to taunt, right? We continue with slopen, and slopen is to demolish. For instance, an old house which needs to be demolished, well, that will be the verb slopen. We continue and then we have a verb vertrekken. You've seen it in the airport, vertrekhal, departure gate, or departure hall. That would be to leave. Vertrekken is to leave. Verdoven. Verdoven is to anesthetize, right? Verdoven, to anesthetize. Voltooien. Voltooien is to complete, right? To complete is voltooien. Voltooid, completed, all right? Mikken. Mikken is to aim, all right? To take aim at something. And we continue with roven. Roven is to rob. Roven, to rob. Again, a little bit of a similarity there. We continue with the next one, and the next one is bezwijken. Aan iets bezwijken, to succumb to something. Alright? Bezwijken is to succumb. We continue with ontginnen. Ontginnen, that would be to mine. For instance, ertsen ontginnen, to mine ore. Right? Ontginnen, word for the mining industrial sector. We continue, and bevrijden is to liberate. To free, to liberate is bevrijden in Dutch. Afzonderen. Afzonderen is to isolate. Okay? Zich afzonderen, you can also use it as a reflexive verb, would be to isolate. Right? Gokken. Gokken is to gamble. Take a gamble would be gokken in Dutch. We continue with to pinch, and to pinch in Dutch is nijpen. Alright? Nijpen, iemand nijpen is to pinch someone. Culmineren, again, quite close to English, actually almost the same word, that would be to culminate. Culminate is culmineren. We continue, and then when you want to make a demand, when you want to demand something, then you will use the verb eisen. Ik eis is I demand. Right? The next one is loven. If you're very impressed by something or someone, then you can praise someone. And the verb you use in Dutch is loven. Right? So loven is to praise. Then one of the last ones will be verspillen. Verspillen is to waste. Alright? Iets verspillen, to waste something. Right? Geld verspillen, to waste money. Diesel verspillen, to waste diesel. And so on. Verspillen is to waste. We continue, and I hope that in all your Dutch studies you will be able to use that verb a lot. That would be slagen, and slagen is to succeed, right? So these were the 50 verbs for advanced students. First of all, I hope that you enjoyed the video and you found those verbs useful, and I hope that you can use them in your daily conversations. I want to thank you again for watching. As always, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you also supporting this channel. And by supporting this channel, you can always give it a like if you like this content, subscribe to the channel if you want more, and let me know in the comments if this was useful for you or not. Again, if you want to help me out, go to the description box, click on the Buy Me a Coffee link, and I will greatly appreciate your support. I want to thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Dutch Round 1. Ciao.